Welcome back, my friends, to the Coliseum, and I love the fishes because they're so delicious. We are back in Historic with a saucy little contender of days past. For those who are not aware, we are playing a little bit of fishies. Ooh, Merfolk. I loved playing Merfolk back in the day, Lord of Atlantis and his clan. But now, of course, we have some alternatives, some options, some interesting things. Historic is a weird format, but you know what? I want to try out some of the new stuff, so let's get to it. We're going to break this one down as simply as we can. As you can see, we have creatures, collecting company, and lands. That's it. The sideboard comes into play when the sideboard comes into play, but I love it. It's literally just 36 creatures, 4 spells, and lands. That's it. That's what you get to play. But that's the thing about collected company. You want to hit, and the fishies have evolved. They've evolved to just be amazing. So, you know what? Let's break it down. So, first off, in our 1-drop slot, we got Shoreline Scout. You know, one of the big things I hate about Historic is the whole, like, conjuring crap and all that stuff and all the forced errata of cards, even when they rotate out of standard, like poor Goldspan Dragon, rest in peace. So I usually stick to Explorer, but unfortunately a lot of these aren't in Explorer, so we got to work with what we got. Shoreline Scout's a beautiful little 1/1 for 1. Enters the battlefield, you may exile a Merfolk or a land card from your hand and conjure a tropical island, a dual land from days past. So we can turn any of our lands into, of course, a forest island, or any of our excess Merfolk, although that doesn't come up that often because, of course, you don't want to get rid of threats. And then, as long as another Merfolk or an island enter the battlefield under your controller's turn, it becomes a 2/1. It's always good to have good 1-drops, and this one is great in not only being essentially borderline Savannah lines, but also mana fixing us. Yeah, good enough, I guess. Conjuring. We also have a full set of Kumena Speaker. Very simply, this is just normally a 2/2 for 1 because it gets +1/+1 as long as you control another Merfolk or island, which I hope we do. We'll see how often that comes up, but, you know, essentially they're just our 1-drops. Aggressive 1-drops, 1 fixes, and 1's just beefy. That's kind of where you go. Now, 2-drops are where things get super spicy. First up, the new MVP that really made me want to play this list, Vodalian Hexcatcher. It's interesting. A 2/2 for 1 with Flash. It's a Lord, so other Merfolk get +1/+1. Sack a Merfolk, counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 1. This is one of the missing links here, because one of the things that a lot of our deck is missing is the ability to interact with the opponent's spells. We don't have counter spells in the main deck. We don't have anything like that. And sometimes you can build up a good enough board and then just get hit by a whammy, especially in Historic where there's a lot of whammies, a lot of non-creature spell whammies. Hexcatcher just wraps it all up with a nice little neat bow while being a Lord. Herself, himself, itself, whatever. It's a new one out of Dominaria United, and I love it. I honestly do. This is one of the best Merfolk we've seen in years, and we've seen a lot of good Merfolk. Speaking of which, in our 2-drops, the rest of them, a lot of familiar faces. Silvergill Adept, being able to draw a card, 2/1 for 2, fabulous. Master of the Pearl Trident, doing his best Lord of Atlantis impression. I guess this one is a little better because it says other Merfolk creatures you control get +1/+1 and have Island Walk, which is actually surprisingly useful in this metagame. Island Walk comes into play a lot. Lord of Atlantis himself just says all other Merfolk get these abilities, so if your opponent's playing it, well, it's kind of a double-edged sword. So I guess you can take your pick of which one. I'll take the nostalgia, you take the new one with the better word, whatever. We got Merfolk Trickster, being able to shut down any creature. It's a 2/2 for 2 with Flash, enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls. It loses all abilities. It's clutch for things like Grease Fang, or situations where they have a creature that's about to do something scary, or even just nullifying an attacker. Not only does it nullify it, but like I said, shuts down all abilities till end of turn. A pretty nifty ability. And then, of course, Mistbinder is just a Lord, but it is a 2-mana Lord. It's a Grizzly Bear, so unlike the Hexcatcher that's a 1/1, it itself is a 2/2. We're a critical mass of Merfolk Lords here, trust me. We got Merfolk with a Trident, Hexcatcher, Mistbinder, and then we hop over to the 3-drop for Merrow Reejerey. A 2/2 for 3, gives other Merfolks +1/+1. Whenever you cast a Merfolk spell, tap or untap target permanent. This is surprisingly awesome to be able to barf your hand out and then tap their blocker, or just keep them off. I mean, you can do this at instant speed with a lot of our deck too, so Reejerey may seem a little odd, a 2/2 Lord for 3, but it is powerful enough to warrant inclusion. And then, see if I can do this. Svyelun of Sea and Sky. Civil. We'll call it Civil. Civil, another new addition from Horizons. That 3/4 for 3 has indestructible as long as you control at least 2 other Merfolk. Whenever it attacks, draw a card. Other Merfolk you control have Ward 1. I mean, it's a card advantage Lord, essentially, because it does give our other Merfolk an ability. It being indestructible is amazing at stopping and blanking blockers, but the biggest thing is just the ability to turn it sideways, free of consequence under most situations, and draw a card. Just a fabulous, fabulous little lord. It's legendary, so you gotta watch out for that. And then, of course, Coco rounding up the rear. Nothing too special going on in the mana base. Pair of Otawara, Soaring City, but other than that, it's all what you expect. We got Yavimaya Coast out of the newest set, which definitely helps. Up until this point, I was running the, I can't remember that. Streets of New Capenna land, that name a creature type, taps for colorless or color. Yavimaya Coast is just better because, of course, it can cast Collected Company, whereas that one can't. It does randomly come up, you'd be surprised, but it's just always good to have more dual lands. Let's take a look at this sideboard. So, we got some options here. Our anti-control options, we got a pair of Mystical Dispute and a trio of Spell Pierce. Being able to stop key spells on Q is definitely helpful. Against aggro, we got Tail Swipe. It's a new one. It's a new variant of the fight. It is instant speed. Choose target creature you control, target creature you don't control. However, it says if you cast a spell during your main phase, your creature gets +1/+1, then they fight. Pretty useful. The instant speed is what makes it the most useful. 1 mana to be able to fight or take something down, especially with Civil, is pretty sweet, but being able to do it during your main phase cannot be discounted either. Now, I also have a pair of Shaper Sanctuary. It can come in against pretty much anybody loading removal. They're barfing out removal. We want to be cantripping. Aether Gust for our red or green friends out there that want to start some crap. Aether Gust the way to go. Then, of course, Unlicensed Hearse, because it's honestly the best anti-graveyard cards in the metagame. So, sideboard's pretty direct. Most of the time, we're going to be... we'll break it down as we go, but in Historic, Best of 1 is pretty kooky. So if you're going to play Best of 1, you got to be able to play kooky because there's a lot of combo stuff. I personally am all about Best of 3, especially with a deck like this. This can probably do very well in a Best of 1 situation, but I like the access to the sideboard for situations like this. My friends, if this is your first time here, feel free to like, feel free to subscribe. Our numbers in our Coliseum grow every day thanks to you, fine and beautiful people. Also, assuming we do not get pummeled into the ground, which is not too much of a possibility, but definitely very well could happen. We will be looking at the Untapped.gg statistics after this. I have been playing this deck, so you'll at least get a bird's eye view of what to expect when investing in the fishies. I guess that's my spiel. So my friends, let's get to the games. Oh boy, Lurrus of the Dream Den. No 1-drop, which is kind of annoying, but we will keep it. We got Adept into Civil, we got Trickster, we got Hexcatcher, we got options. I usually like having 1-drops, but you know what? No complaints. See, we'll judge what our opponent's doing before we determine what our line of play is. I'm guessing we're looking at a Lure. Well, let's wait till they make their first land drop. Lures of the Dream Den could be. It literally could be anything at this point. I played a Jeskai Wizards deck. It was basically like the Is It Wizard list, except it had white for Lurrus and some other key cards, some other wizards that may or may not be 0/1s for 1. Nope, it is not. So we will just go Yavimaya Coast. I tell you what, let's just go Adept. Yeah, I don't think the Trickster is going to give us any love, so we'll just reveal the Civil and draw a card. Just keep it simple. So now we'll probably actually lead into Civil, depending on what opponent does here. It might also be a good idea to keep the Hexcatcher open, because they may go into Fable. It all depends on what the opponent does here. Oh, it's Anvil. Never mind. Interesting. Yeah. Fatal Push? Okay, well, I'm going to attack. If you want a Fatal Push, please do. He already did his job. If he eats another removal spell, all the better. I'm actually going to go with the Hexcatcher route plan, because if he has the Fatal Push, do we want to be able to... Nah, you know what? Better. I'm just gonna go with the Civil. Now that we got the damage in. If he lets it resolve, he can't Fatal Push the Silvergill Adept. I can't imagine he would if he was gonna Fatal Push. If he wants to burn a Fatal Push on a Silvergill Adept, that's fine with me. Yeah. I'm guessing we're probably going to see like an Anvil into... The idea I was thinking about was whether or not I wanted to go... There's the Anvil. Hexcatcher into Boop. Hexcatcher instead to be able to stop this kind of stuff from happening, but you know what? Whatever. Where's the land? Alright, well, you don't get both. You're going to kill the civil? It's going to kill that civil. Let that Thoughtseize go. Like clockwork. Ooh, a Coco, you say. Let's see if he wants to trade. Building our army. I'm hoping we don't run into a Meathook Massacre X2. Is that Thunder? If we did, that would suck, of course, but when is that not true? And here it comes. Nope. I takes it back, so I do. Just gonna kill the Mistbinder. Do it now. There you go. Alright, it's time to go Lord. Yeah, Meathook Massacre would have sucked. You gonna sack itself? No way. Oh, he is. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for him. Guess who's back? Civil's back. Civil's back. Civil's back. Well, at least now I'm not scared of... So now I'm not scared of whatchamajigger. You know, whatchamajigger. Meathook Massacre. Got it under control. Yep. Could have countered it. I just don't think it's worth a threat to counter it. This might be worth countering. We'll see. I want to stop the Thoughtseize. Takes the other Hexcatcher. Nah, it's fine. Definitely going to be, if he doesn't take the Trickster, we're going to be stopping out his upkeep, and we're going to flash in that Trickster and stop this Lurrus from doing his thing. Ooh. Interesting. Alright, let's get our card draw on. Let's go Speaker. Into Speaker. That way, Meathook Massacre. Yep, no more lures for you, sir. We got plenty of fodder, plenty of things to stop. If he's got Meathook Massacre, he's got to tap out for it, and we can stop it. Thanks to Hexcatcher. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. It's good cards. Yep. Ooh, another Anvil. That's pretty good. Alright, so this is straight up Junsack. Only got to get one through. You see how this can snowball just a bit. Quite the tribe the fishies are. And they are so delicious. Yep. No. Probably gonna be sacking the Adepts for any shenanigans. Go. To you, homie. Okay. It's like a fog coming or something. Ah, he's at 3. Get in there. That's a good one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go for it. Got him. I gotta block the 4/5? What's he got? What tricks are you up to, sir? Okay, going to damage. I don't need to do anything here. Ah. Who's blocked? Anywho. Boop, bop, beep, bop, boop, bop. I don't think it mattered, but at the same time, why let him have the satisfaction? Alright. So, it looks like pretty standard Anvil sack. I don't think I don't want these. Probably not gonna get too much love out of the scouts. And then do I want anything else? Synthesizer, Anvil. Synthesizer, Anvil, Lurus, Squirrel. Tail Swipe, maybe, but it really doesn't feel too good right now. Shaper Sanctuary. Again, all he's got is Fatal Push. He's probably bringing in more removal. We could go Aether Gust, but what are we really Aether Gusting? I mean, most of his good stuff is black. I mean, there's some red stuff to deal with, but I think that's it. I think I just bring in the Unlicensed Hearse, and we just go run it back as is. Spell Pierce is an option, but honestly, he's quicker than us. Tail Swipe, same thing. Nah, I think we just ride the plan. Get rid of the creatures with power 1. If we feel the need to change it after the fact, we can do that then. But for now, nah. Alright. Let's get ready to be thought seized and just have this opening hand just ripped apart. Ready to swap drinks. Let's swap drinks. Let's get that coffee over here. Oh, give me that coffee. Oh, that's good stuff. Alright. It's a lot of lands. It's a lot of lands and not a lot to show for it. Kept his hand. We'll keep ours. I know, it's not the most exciting hand in the world. It really isn't. Turn 2 Mistbinder, turn 3 Reejerey, turn 4 maybe Trickster. We definitely need our 1-drops, but we're down to just 6, so. But we are on the draw. That's the benefit of this. We'll get another game if things go awry. Thoughtseize. Nope, we're having a squirrel. I'm gonna go ahead and decline. Well, the Hexcatcher's a good draw. What's he got for us? Anvil? Ooh, Epicure. Nice. Make this squirrel just a bit bigger. Yeah, there you go. I guess squirrel's green. If we really get worried, we can bring in... Let's go with the Trickster here. So if we really get worried, we can bring in Aether Gust for the squirrel. We're going to see how this game goes first. Experimental Synthesizer, sure. Another Experimental Synthesizer, sure. Yeah. Alright, sure. Ooh, another squirrel. That means he's got a, What I'm going to try to do here... Oh, no response. Perfect. Is I want to trade with this thing and get it off before it gets too crazy. The idea was I did it post-combat so that if he had... Ooh, that's a good one. If he had a... What do you call it? Sorry, if he had a sacrifice effect, I'd make it lose the ability, or I would just block the other thing. Let's go Kumena Speaker here. And then I'm just going to pass the turn, hold up Hexcatcher. We'll have to double Lord next turn to make everybody big and scary. It's very tempting to try to counter that, but I'm not going to sack both my dudes for it. Found the land, made some stuff. Yeah, double Lord next turn will be pretty good. Triple Lord. He dead. Or is he? Is that a Blooming Marsh? It is. Not opting for the Blooming Marsh. I do wish we had, what was it, Tide Shaper, I think it's called? Another, or no, it's an Anvil. Sure. Anvil's scary, not gonna lie. Sacking the Synthesizer, sure. Yep. Or not. Just gotta take 3 here. Okay. No blocks. Yeah. Go for it. What's the worst that could happen? There you go. Yep. Meat Hook Massacre, you say? Oof. Scary. Yes. Ow. Down to 11. Well, luckily that's going away. Got him. Yeah, we're just going double Lord, so we'll probably have to lose this speaker. Aww. Gotta keep the ability up, especially now that we know he's got Meat Hook Massacre at the ready. Ooh, where were you last turn? Three cards left. He's got the Anvil. What else does he have? He's got the ability to draw cards with the Ravenous Squirrel, too, so we can't discount that. Ideally, next turn, we draw a Kumena Speaker. That's probably the best thing I'd want to draw. Because then we could go Merrow Reejerey, play the Speaker, tap down his biggest blocker, and get in with everybody. If we don't, we'll probably go Sylvie. Well, it depends. Let's see what he does here. He's got power. Does not have Meat Hook Massacre power anymore, which is nice. Cauldron Familiar, sure. So it can't block now. What else? I'm at 4. 3. I just want to double block it. Even though it feels like a trap. Nah. Ah. So we should have double blocked it. I'm not going to pitch 2 Merfolk to stop it, so we're just going to go to 4 here. And then we'll attack him back for 4, 8. Down to 3. We just dead? Might be. Should have double blocked. Nah, it's a tough one. If he had a removal spell, we were just dead. Come on, dude. What do you got for me? Kill me or not or something. Sure. Yep. Down to 8. Down to 2. Down to 1. Down to dead. Yep. Down to 1. Got one more for me? Lightning bolt targeting my face. Nice. Well, that was a good game. Alright, you know what? I wonder if Ravenous Squirrel itself is worth bringing in the hate. Because, you know, I wasn't too impressed with Unlicensed Artists. Bringing the Aether Gust on the play, and do we want to bring in... I could see bringing in a little bit quicker of a game. Tail Swipe might be something, but... I mean, a big one of that was we were just a pinch too slow. So let's see what happens. Alright, on the play. Sure. Not too exciting, but you know. I'm gonna go Shoreline Scout. I'm gonna pitch one of these breeding pools for a tropical island. And then see if we can draw into some goods. Boop. Upgrade my breeding pool, and then sit patiently and wait. I'd rather the Shoreline Scout beats any kind of early removal than the Kumena Speaker, plus we're holding out on the Speaker, so let's see what he's got. The good news is we're not too scared of... Ooh. Ravenous Squirrel can get out of hand very quickly. We need to find an answer to it ASAP. I was going to do Silvergill Adept revealing Kumena Speaker here. I assume you're taking 2 and letting me continue with my turn, but perhaps the assumption is not the right thing to do here. He's probably deciding if he wants to. Yeah, totally. Oh, that's such a relief. Basic island, not what we're looking for. I mean, it saves us 2 life, but not what we're looking for. We need to get our Lord game on. Alright, Cauldron Familiar. Got me. Oh, we kept a 1-lander. Must capitalize. Ooh, next turn's gonna hurt. But we'll see. How many Fatal Pushes does he have in his hand, do you think? Ooh, boy, here we go. Show me what you got. Squirrel Power. What else? Kill the Speaker. Do it now. Excellent. Excellent. No blocks here, sir. Go to block. Gonna block. Coco it up, baby. Take it. Oof. That's an army, baby. Experimental Synthesizer. This could go bad. There's a Fatal Push. Could get worse. Got him. And that's it. Lovely. Lovely. And let's go Speaker. Shoreline Scout. Good game to you too, sir. Good game to you too. I ain't playing it. The Hookmaster X2 ain't gonna do it now. Synthesizer. Ooh, a Deadly Dispute. That's a good one. Gotta go fishing. Might as well. That Cauldron Familiar ain't gonna do much else. Oh, he's going for the Synthesizer, of course. Fatal Push, Fatal Push. They're all Fatal Pushes. No! Don't count him out. Epicure, sure. How many things can he stop? Surely he can't stop them all. No! Oh yeah, that wasn't Aether Gust I saw. Okay. Well, one on the bottom. What's he looking for now, I wonder? Alright. Don't be sore. You played fair and square. Don't hate the fishies because they're so delicious. I said good game. You said good game. Just scoop them up. Scoop, scoop, scoop them up. Scoop, scoop, scoop them up. Oh, why you being salty? You did a good job. You never found Witch's Oven, which is fortunate. God, this is so annoying. I mean, I get it. I get it. Why ban the card when you can just make it... whatever. Making it so it can't block is pretty much the easiest way to stop it from being good game. Yes, I said good game too. Thank you. Thank you. Ew. Well, going to 6. That's better. Who's going? Who's going? Who's going? So probably the Otawara. So we go turn 1. Speaker, turn 2 Adept. Yeah. Depending on what we want to reveal here. Alright. Ooh. Ooh, this one's probably gonna be ugly, people. Oh, especially since the speaker is a 1/1. I can't even block. Ooh. Would I want to block, though? Alright, what do we need here? We're bringing in Aether Gust, Tail Swipes, all sorts of stuff. Alright, so I wouldn't have blocked regardless. Ow. Yep. Burn. I don't know how we do against burn. Ooh, Grim Lavamancer burn! Oh, yeah, no, we're in trouble now. Merfolk Trickster is a thing, but fortunately... Hey, Otawara's back. Let's get in there. Alright, so... Civil's up next. After Civil hopefully will keep this Soul Scar Mage at bay, although the +1/+1 counters are definitely going to be obnoxious. And then we got Trickster and Master on the following turn. Need to hit a Coco or something to gain some momentum here. Oh, he's giving me a chance to kill that Lavamancer. I'm going to go ahead and say no here. Yep. You don't say. Anything else? Nope. Alright, cool. Grim Lavamancer. Brutal. Yeah, stick to the plan. Down to 3 cards, and do we want to attack here? many cards he got in there? 1. Yeah, let's do it. It's got some form of removal spell. Yep. Yep. We'll go Merfolk with a Pearl, or Master of the Pearl Trident, hold up Trickster for, yep. Yavimaya is going to clean up the Civil. Excuse me. Which is, of course, unfortunate, but, yeah, that's life. I think we're alright if we can just scrape ahead a bit. Yep. The real question is, do we want to pay the life? Taking 3 here? Well, it seems like he's out of non-creature stuff, so, ooh, that's tempting too. I think the double spell is better here. Go down to 9. I don't like the idea of going down to 9. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me in the tail, but let's go Master of the Pearl Trident. And then let's go from here. Surprisingly enough, we're both at 11. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Silly Billy. Double Lord and attack. I think that's the play. What do we got tapped down? We want to tap down someone we don't want to chump block. Maybe the Etching, maybe the Lavamancer. Gotta threaten lethal if at all possible. 4, 8, 11. That's exactly lethal, but of course that's not going to happen, so... down to 9. Who do we tap here? The Etching. Gotta make him block. Yep. Here we are. Show me what you got. I'm at 9. Can my ragtag team of 4/4s pull it off? Molten. Oh, static discharge. That's it. See what he reveals. It's a land. 2, 4. The last card is not going to deal 5 damage. Good game, opponent. Good game. Alright, so Aether Gust. Burn, Static Discharge, Grim Lavamancer. Do we want the Sanctuaries or the Tail Swipes? I mean, I don't hate them, honestly. I think I like Tail Swipe more than the Sanctuaries, but that involves us maintaining creatures. But then again, take out Reejerey's, bring in all the Tail Swipes and try it like that. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I take out Reejerey because it's the clunkiest of the group. Costing 3 in all. It's best to be hit off a Coco, but we'll see. I imagine... Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, yeah, I'm with you, opponent. Let's mulligan. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, son! Gotta go to 5. Put a Hexcatcher on the bottom. Keep this hand. Hope I draw another land. Oh. Got the Adept. Got the double Hexcatchers. Sylvie. Who goes to the bottom? Probably the Hexcatcher. If he goes to 5, I'll go to 5. If he keeps 6, I'll keep 6. Looks like whatever he's got, it's a little troublesome too. And then we'll just be back on the play game 3. Got the Aether Gust. It's just all about finding that land. Alright, let's try it. Looks like I'm going to be my wreck sack opponent from last go. Oh, Lord. Pucker up, everybody. This is going to hurt. Don't keep one landers, bro. Why? Why? Because you got two options. You got two chances to draw more lands. And apparently opponent did not keep a fast hand, so maybe he'll give me time to pull it off. Alright, he kept a removal heavy hand, which is not terrible. Okay, Trickster's not the worst. Revealing the Mistbinder is nice because, of course, if he has a removal spell, he's got to sit here and think about whether or not he wants to waste it on Silvergill Adept, giving me card advantage, or if he wants to wait for the Mistbinder. But, of course, the Mistbinder isn't going to happen. Okay. Spikefield Hazard is a thing to consider, so I'm probably not going to play anything if I don't draw a land. If I draw a land, I am going to get Sylvie out there, but... Sybil, Sylvie, Sybil, Sybil, Sylvie, Sybil, Sybil, Sylvie, Sybil. Alright, I'll get Sybil out there if I draw a land. If I don't, then we're just going to hold up Hexcatcher and Trickster. And then Aether Gust, of course. Just attack for 2 with the Adept. I was probably debating, do I want to stop this Adept? It's probably a play with fire. I feel like if it were a Spikefield Hazard, it'd just be... Passing. Beautiful. Nope, maybe not. Don't jinx it. Passing. Beautiful. He's got something over there. So he's got. Okay. Let's play Civil. Now, ideally, of course, best case scenario, we draw a land, we double spell next turn. Well, actually, we probably just don't do anything. Beautiful. Well, so much for Spikefield Hazard. I wonder if it was a play with fire. I know I personally probably wouldn't want to waste a play with fire on Mr. Adept. Alright, here we go. We'll see how much burn we can get him to waste on this Civil. Unless it's got, what is it, Molten Impact. That's a popular one to bring in from the side. Lava Coil, something like that. But if he does that, of course, then he's missing out on his Kumano Base's Kakazan trigger. Shocked my face. Oh, light up the stage, I imagine. Boom. There's a land and a electrostatic blast. Interesting. Cool. He's got nothing else going on. Alright, well, we did not draw the other land, so I think we're just going to go... Do I want to get in the damage now and give her indestructible, or hold up? Well, let's draw and see what we find. Let's see if we can find that second one. Nope. I'm going to hold up and see how this goes. Yep. Anything else, kind sir? You can blast the Adept and then pay for the one. If he does that, I'll Hexcatcher and counter it. Let's let the ward resolve. Because I can't stop it from dying, but what I can do is stop him from getting the trigger, which he's clearly in need of. So Hexcatcher. Now I'll probably just play the, no blocks here, sir. See, I can hit him for 7 or I can hit him for 9. Yeah, you know what? Forget being tricky. Let's put him to 1. See how he likes it. Good game, my man! Good game. Nerd Herfer. I love it. Ooh, Yorion, huh? Sure, we will try this. It's a little iffy, but it's got stuff to do. Time to do it. I wonder which one this is. Which Yorion deck are we dealing with? That tells me nothing. Let's go with Tricksters here. That way if something happens, we don't walk into a sorcery speed anything. Trickster, how you feel? Wonder if this is Domain, if this is Enigmatic Incarnation. Ooh, Omen of the Sea. Well, at least we know our Island Walk's gonna be good. One top, one bottom. Missing land drops is not where we want to be. It's alright though. Nerf herder. Nerf herfer. It's not nerf hurt. It's nerd herfer. Yep. Oof, this is gonna be bad for us. Because we are about to walk into a sweeper. Yep. Oh boy. Well. Nice knowing you guys. But we are dead. I guarantee you. No doubt in my mind. The best thing we could draw would be 2 back-to-back lands. But we'll see. Oh, he's got the Enigmatic Incarnation. Here comes, I'm guessing... Oh, how about Deputy of Detention? That's a good one. What? Okay. Beautiful. Down to 7. Fourth land into Coco would be pretty good, but I doubt we're going to, yeah. I doubt we're going to be living much longer. Really? I mean, I get it. Stop me from barfing all over everything, but still. I feel like the Island Walk would be the bigger threat. Yep. Domain is active. Oh boy, here comes another 3-drop. I've got an Enigmatic Incarnation deck built too. I wonder if I should test it out. You got no blocks here, sir. Yep. Sack the Omen. Go get something cool. Even just Renegade Rallier is sweet. Now, if we draw the 4th land, what do we do? Draw the 4th land. I think we just play it and pass. And wait and see what kind of big scary crap. Hey, Renegade Rallier! It's like playing the exact list I had built. Yep. 0 to the top, that's a good sign. Draw. Coop. And let's pass the turn. We don't need to do anything during our main step. Got another 3-drop for us if that's what they choose to do. Trying to think of what else I need to be scared about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, just going the Yorion plan, eh? Yorion! Sure. It's at 7. But he also has... Oh, he doesn't have it. Oh, let's let this... Let's make sure that this does do its thing. That is such a combo. Just make sure I am turning on full control. Let's hit some lords. What's he at? 7? Oh, he's dead. Boom! Bam! Island Walk, baby! Does come up! Alright, what do we need here? Gotta stop this thing. Ugh, this feels like a Spell Pierce situation. This is a tough one. It's like, how do we side against this crap? We got, I mean, this is exactly what you expect. Enigmatic Incarnation into stuff. So I like Mystical Dispute here, but do I like Spell Pierce? Probably not. I don't hate Tail Swipe. I don't hate Shaper's Sanctuary, but things like this will disappear quickly. So maybe it's just Mystical Dispute and Patience. Do I want the Spell Pierce? Probably not. I think I'll keep the 1-drops to try to keep things moving, especially the Shoreline Scout. And then other than that, I think I like everything else. I think we just really have to find the Master of the Pearl Trident and get him out of the battlefield. Do I want the Spell Pierces? I don't think so. Do I want the Aether Gust? Wouldn't have helped here. Being able to kill his stuff could be good. Yeah. Same with the Aether Gust. I'm like, do I want to be able to do it? The only thing it can stop is Enigmatic Incarnation, so I think I'll just keep the Mystical Dispute and go from there. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Alright! Nerd Herfer. Nerf Herder. I love it. That's a great one. That is a great name. Nerd Herfer. Nerf Herder. That's a great one. Yeah, Spell Pierce is probably way too greedy. It really is about those Aether Gusts, but with the exception of Enigmatic Incarnation, I'm not seeing anything else we're really going to be hitting, so honestly, it all just comes down to Mystical Dispute, being able to stop key things. I thought for sure he had a sweeper coming. I mean, black, you know. The real thing is how domain he is versus... just straight up Enigmatic Incarnation. My list played what was it? Why am I blanking on the most obvious things in the world? Well, while this dude's doing his thing, let's come over here and let's take a look-see. I feel dumb. I am blanking on card names. I can remember like every card name ever up until it's time to remember any card name ever. Greasefang is still out there? Ooh, maybe we should try Greasefangs. Alright, what do we got? Give me something not mono white. No. No. Oh, there we go. I'd have been something domain. God, Leyline Binding. Oh, God, I feel so dumb. Leyline Binding is a card that my list played. Because, I mean, why wouldn't you, you know? Most of the time you cast it for 1 or 2 mana, instant speed, and then, of course, with Enigmatic Incarnation, it turns into something like a Titan, you know? Alright, Nerd Herfer, I love your name. Here we go. Alright, what we got? Again, not too exciting, but I will try it. Yeah, I don't know. Mystical Dispute even seems iffy, you know? It's tough to say, honestly. It's like, I like Mystical Dispute, but it really has, like, 2 targets. Now, granted, they're the 2 most important targets in the deck, and that's Yorion and Enigmatic Incarnation. So, it's hard to say, like, which is the better of Spell Pierce. I just don't see Spell Pierce doing anything. Granted, a timely Spell Pierce can just end the game, especially with Enigmatic Incarnation being a deck. You know, they need the Enigmatic Incarnation. Oh no, did Nerd Herfer get disconnected? Oh, come on, bro. I love your name. Okay. Okay, well then, I mean, I'm not going to complain. Did that just knock us into platinum? I love the fishes because they're so delicious. Gotta go fishing. Oh man, Fishy's making it look good. I'm not gonna lie. So I am 5-1 with this list. I'm gonna let you know this one loss to Is It Wizards was because I accidentally joined the best of 1 queue, and like I said, I feel like this deck has exploded explicitly designed and it will shine the brightest in best of 3. You may have different results. I personally feel like fishies are very susceptible to the, potentially clunky draws, but also explosive, amazing draws, while also controlling draws. So it's kind of like you always have to reassess how to play the deck based on what you're playing against, and best of 3 is best for that. You could try taking this to best of 1, but Is It Wizards just seem to run us over, and that's everywhere in best of 1. Take it at your own thing, man, but I say best of 3, and that, having said that, I am now, in best of 3 matches, 5-0. I'm now 5-0 with this list, and it's fantastic. I think I may just start playing this list and do like a grinding series or something, because it just seems that good. I mean, I'm just like crushing people. Like today, obviously. Yeah, 12 days ago, I played against Is It Wizards in a best of 1. It lasted 3 minutes. I don't know if you can see that. 3 minutes. And I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not playing this in best of 1 anymore. And then from then on, it was like, let's go best of 3. Boom, 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 boom. Just crushing it. So the deck is legit, if I must say so myself. So, of course, what would I change? How about absolutely nothing? Streamline, perfect. The sideboard is up to you. There are other fight spells, 1-mana ones that are good. I like Tail Sweat because the instant speed and the potential boost, but I mean, you experiment with what you feel best. I wouldn't change a thing, honestly. That was beautiful. Just a big, giant pile of lords with Island Walk topping it all off, and then outside of the 16 lords, we got utility creatures and Coco backing it up. It seems so simple, but I'm telling you, Hexcatcher is key. Hexcatcher makes the deck work. We didn't play it against any Azorius control, and of course, I know Supreme Verdict is out there. Hexcatcher is surprisingly worse against Supreme Verdict. Who could have thought? However, having Flash is enough in and of itself to make it better, so fantastic. If you are looking for something in Historic, my friends, you gotta love the fishes. They're so delicious. If you're still around, I thank you. Thank you. As always, like, subscribe, check me out later. I love you all, and I will see you all later.